Good evening, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. I'm on a beach, a bonny beach in Northumberland, and I've just set up and got some fresh lugworm on there. Well, it's a lugworm anyway, a little bit old, but it's still alive. I'm on the cod hunt, obviously, this time of year. The moon's really bright, which is off-putting. However, we are here now, and I've probably picked a not so good place to fish on such a calm, flat evening. I'm not expecting anything major, but when you're out fishing, you're always living in that little bit of hope. So, the setup, I've got the Shimano Ultegra 5,500 XSC. I've got 45-pound Manster W8 braid straight through. The rod I'm using is the Limitless Match Light, which is rated 125 to 175 grams. Usually I use the Akios on the beaches, but last time I was here there was a bit of weed in the water, and unfortunately the Akios really let me down, as it was just getting like jammed up at the top. Couldn't budge it. The Limitless has a bigger eye and it's a little bit more durable in my opinion. So let's see how that goes. I'll keep the Akios for when there's no weed whatsoever later on in the year. But there's still a little bit of weed getting washed up, and there's some big tides at the moment. So I wasn't sure. So belt and braces were on the Limitless Match Light this evening. I've got the 7-foot Ian Gold's rod stand, which is cracking for the beach. Gives you a load of height when you need it in the big seas and all that. But I'm not going to need the extra height tonight, I wouldn't have said. My rod's 13 foot, ample. And we're going to have a chuck about. The bait I've got is, like I say, I've got lugworm on, I've got some squid and carp wraps, and also I have a few peeler crab in the box, only about 6 or so. So we'll give it a bash and hope for that cod. I'm waiting for the tide to recede. I want to get onto a little sandbar, which is, it's a gully before it, a gully after it. Last time I was here, I did fish it before the sandbar was exposed. I was just chucking over the back of the sandbar, and I was getting into some really nice bites and some good fish. So wish me luck. Thanks for tuning in again, and hopefully I can bring you a few codling. All the best. You might wonder why I wear gloves. You're probably thinking, what a fanny. Well, cart really makes a mess of my skin. Whether it's the salt in it, or I'm assuming it is. I suppose it would have to be, really. It just knocks layers off me skin, like as if you remember when you were at school and you made paper mache stuff and you had the PVA glue on your hands? Well, that's what my hands ends up like if I don't wear gloves. I can almost peel the skin, and it gets to a stage where it's red raw, and I get little keens, little cuts in my hands. If anyone has had that problem, obviously wear gloves first and foremost. But secondly, if your hands are suffering, then I can recommend a tub of cream called O'Keefe's. It's a green tub, O'Keefe's. And there's another one, let's think of the name of it, Fedusin. I think that's medicated though. I don't know if you can get that over the counter. But they're the two creams I use, which are fantastic. I just had to layer it on a couple of weeks ago when I'd been out with my mate Douglas on the beach here. I got up, by God, I could hardly touch my finger ends. Oh, so painful. I had to layer the cream on, and after about an hour and a half, I eventually got some sort of normality back in my hands. They were throbbing. But obviously gloves are always the best bet to prevent all that. But if you are suffering, and they're the creams I use, Fedusin and O'Keefe's. Worked a miracle for me. This one's just been bobbing about for 5 minutes. I'm just going to get a reel in and get a squid and carp bait out. I don't think my worm's up to much. It's a bit smelly, so I think the change is in order. I'll just throw that worm ground bait, I think. I'll stick to the crab. Got a new bait made up, I'll give you a show of it. There we go. Nice chunky bait. I've just got a sort of diamond weight on the end. There's no need for breakaways tonight. None at all. It's a lovely, peaceful evening. I'm out with the lads who are a group of lads that go out every Saturday night, and they're called the Burnside Cod Ticklers. I'll put that name on the screen. Bit of a mouthful. And they've invited me out again for tonight. So there's a good half dozen at least. And there might be some others turning up a little bit later. And further along the beach, I'm sure there's a couple more. So aye, big shout out to them lads. Good lads. Why, most of them. Craig's a bit different, but he's alright. I like his dog better. Star of the show on one of my other videos, Flint. If you have a check back through the videos, tell you what, I'm going to carry my rod stand down and then I'll come back there. Well, there's a little bite there. That's how I feel. I think I was a bit premature. Nah, it's not there. Never mind. Nah, I think I've got one of them diamond weights on. Never mind. We'll go again. Bolted too early, eh? That's probably why I've got 5 kids. Never mind. Well, it's bites anyway. Anyway, if you want to be in the competition to win the Limitless Terminal Tackle Bundle, loads of stuff in. Rig wallet, hooks, power swivels, circle hooks, octopus hooks, J hooks, thread, shock leader. Great little bundle. Just be a subscriber and comment anything. Just a general comment will do, and I'll make sure you're in the draw for that, which will be round about a week before Christmas, so you get it in time for Christmas. Just a way of thanking you for supporting the channel. Thanks to Limitless for giving me extras and that. I bought a pack off them and he threw us some extras in, so cheers to them. Much appreciated. Aye, it's a good little package to win, why not? Give it a go. All you've got to do is, like I say, be a subscriber and comment. And if you want to support the channel in any way, feel free to buy me a coffee using the QR code on the screen or the link in the description. Optional, of course. Well, I'm starting to get a few knocks now. And possibly a fish. Aye. Quite possibly a fish here. Come on, a fish. It's like an on and off weight. It's weird. Maybe something little, maybe. Aye, we've got a fish. Very, very skinny, underfed, pale codlin. Oh, it's somewhat small, but it's awfully skinny. It's It's tiny. But it's actually quite, it's not bad in length, but there's nothing in it. It's starving, this thing. Oh well. It's the first one of the night. Happy days. Get him unhooked and get him back. But what I'm looking forward to, it's that time of year again. Why? If you remember from last winter, if you watch me videos, I do love a drop of bovril. Oh, nice. Oh, now that really does hit the spot. I love a drop of strong peppery bovril. I tell you, when it takes us back, what it takes us back to is a Saturday afternoon, non-league football, Blythe Spartans at home, or on a winter's night on a Tuesday night or a Saturday afternoon in the winter with my dad. Lovely hot, steaming hot bovril. You barely touch your lips with it, it's that hot. Smell of liniment. Shouting and swearing and steam coming off the players on the pitch. It was that cold. But you always had the reliable cup of bovril just to knock the edge off. Magic. Let's see. Yep, there's something there. What a bite it gave. And I tell you what, it's given a nice little scrap.
Yeah, Steve's got one on there, giving him a good scrap.
Yeah. Lovely bit bending this rod. I don't know if it's just swimming towards us. We're going to have to wait in a little bit. Oh, I don't know if he's come off. Oh no, he hasn't.
Okay then, mate.
What a bite that gave.
You lost it?
No, he's still there. Oh, he's still there. What a bite! What a bite that! Did you see that bite for that size fish?
That went like the clappers, that.
Unbelievable bite. But it's a codlin.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. I thought, well, it's got to be £3. Lip hooked. That's why he was coming through the water so well. I find when you lip hook them, they're just like little torpedoes coming in, aren't they?
Yeah, it's an excellent bite, that.
I know.
The bite, I thought his body was going to disappear.
Honestly, the bite, like Glenn's just saying there, it doubled over. Unbelievable. Great little fighter. Well done, mate. You deserve to go back. Tell you what a bonus find that is in my box. Forgot about that little darling. Must be cold. It's one of them side crunchers you get. Wow. Just snapping through. A few more bites. Straight away. Slack line. Surely. Wow. Thought that was on. We've moved the bait a little bit anyway, if nothing else. We'll keep an eye on that. I haven't got much of a bright light tip on, like, so it's pointless trying to show you the bites this evening, I'm afraid. Thanks for all the lovely comments in the previous video. Where was I? I was at, let me think, Craster. Craster was the last video. Had a good day out with Brian. Thanks for your company, Brian. I forgot to get you in at the end of the video. Sorry, mate. We just wrapped it up. Both had a snag, I think, and I ended the video there and then. But I had a great day with Brian. We fished for about 3 hours. Thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. It's the first time I'd fished with Brian. Really enjoyed his company. Good crack, and luckily for him, I good hooked a cod, and he wanted one for his supper. So he got it. I hope you enjoyed it, Brian, and I hope your missus did too. It was a lovely sized fish for the plate. Couple of nice fillets. I actually thought myself when I got back, I thought, oh, I could have fancied a fish. Should I keep one tonight? Aye, I think I will. I think I'll keep one tonight. It's Saturday night, and I think I might have a fish supper tomorrow night. I'll probably just curse myself by saying that, but I might have a chippy tea tomorrow night. I still like got the chippy for the chips, mind. I'll send one of the bairns and see if I can get a couple of portions of chips, and I'll do the fish. Because you just cannot make chippy chips, can you? And not the same. I wouldn't exactly say they're in newspaper print these days, but do you know what I mean? The salt and the vinegar and the waft that you get when you open them. There's nothing better. And then, you know, the fish you're putting on there's freshest of the fresh. Hasn't been frozen and defrosted. It's spot on. So come on there, cod. Like I say, I've just cursed it, but hey ho. Well, Glenn's into a fish. Oh, I've got a flashing light. There we go. Is it still there?
I don't feel like he is.
It looked like it, what? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully a codling. Let's see what he gets. I'll just stand behind the camera and for now, Glenn is the main man.
It's 6 inches long.
Still nodding?
Yeah, he's still, I think it's because it's shallow.
Yeah. Mine felt a lot bigger than it was, like.
I told you, 6 inches long.
They're putting up some cracking bites, aren't they?
But
it's a fish.
it's another one to catch up with Craig.
Exactly.
That he hasn't had now. And that was unlikely hooked.
There we go. Gonna give him a show off to the camera, Glenn? Another little fresh run codling. White as a sheet.
I tell you what, it's clean, isn't it?
Ah, it's really white.
Clean. All the fins are perfect.
The mottles on them are so predominant, aren't they, when they're that colour? Nice one. Well, that was all right. Obviously the conditions were against us, but it was good to get out. I enjoyed it. Thanks to the Burnside Cod Ticklers for the invite again. They told us I'm welcome anytime. So it was a nice night. Bit chilly actually once I took all my layers off when I got back to the car. I didn't realise how cold it was. Couple of little small codling. I tell you what, they were very poorly fed, mind. They were little skinny things. Lily white. Mottles were as clear as day. Hopefully they'll start feeding soon. There's some big seas due, so hopefully the big granders will come into shore and be on the end of my line for the next time I'm out. So thanks very much for joining us again, and remember there's only one way to find out if there's fish there, and that's to get out there. Thanks a lot, take care, good night.